You were never meant to be weak. You were never meant to be average. You were never meant to live like this. Scrolling, hiding, hoping some magical event will save you. But here you are, broke, soft, lying to yourself every damn day, telling yourself one day I'll start, one day I'll become him, but you never do. You want to know why? You were engineered to stay weak. Every school bell, every TikTok scroll, all of it pushing you towards submission. You were trained to obey, go to school, memorize useless facts, take on debt, get a job, pay taxes, shut your mouth. And what's the reward? Netflix, a weekend off, maybe a Tinder match if you're lucky, but no power, no control, no freedom, just comfort in exchange for your potential. I've seen it with my own eyes. The guy with the same IQ as me, same age, same tools, but he chose average. He was funny, smart, decent looking, but he never went to war. He got a girlfriend, settled down, stopped pushing. Now he's 45 with a belly, 2 kids he can't afford, and he asked me, "Man, how did you do it?" Because I never submitted. You lie to yourself every single day. You say you want to be rich, but you can't even get out of bed without 3 alarms and a motivational podcast. You say you want to be strong, but you haven't trained in weeks because you're busy. Busy doing what? Scrolling, eating, whining? There's a 15-year-old on YouTube flipping crypto, building online brands, and pulling in $50K a month from a laptop. While you, a grown man, still haven't built a skill set. Still don't know sales. Still don't know how to market, how to close, how to scale. Still blaming the government, your ex, your childhood, your mental health. Stop. Everyone's got trauma. I had nothing. I lived in a council estate in Luton, rats in the hallway, no heat in winter, no help. We boiled water just to wash. School was a joke. Teachers were cowards, no guidance, no father figure telling me what to do. So I became the figure. I became the one. I turned pain into fuel. You think success is about luck? You think I just got rich because I posted a few videos? No, I bled for this. I trained like a lunatic. I studied the game, I made deals, I lost money, I rebuilt, I outsuffered everybody. While you were binge watching shows, I was building empires. While you were hungover on Sunday, I was planning my next 6 months. Let me give you a real example. You know how I made my first real money? Not crypto, not YouTube, not TikTok. I ran a webcam business. That's right. You think that was glamorous? It was hell. 16-hour days managing drama, emotions, legal risk, client expectations. I had to build systems from scratch, solve constant fires, and keep people loyal and hungry. You want real power? Try managing 20 women and 3 businesses without losing your sanity or your edge. That's pressure. That's real leadership. And I learned every lesson the hard way. But here's the truth. You don't need to copy my path. You need to suffer with purpose. You need to train like it matters. You need to build something that scares you, because that's where the growth is. That's where the real man emerges, from the fire, from the chaos, from the cold. Look at the average man. He's got a job he hates, a gut he can't hide, a phone full of distractions, and dreams that died 5 years ago. He laughs at memes but cries when no one's looking. And you know what? He deserves it because he chose it. Every single day is a decision. Wake up or sleep in, train or skip, build or scroll, dominate or delay. Motivation is cheap. Action is everything. You think watching Tate clips makes you dangerous? You think reading books makes you a beast? That's mental masturbation. It's execution that matters. It's blood on your hands. It's sweat on the gym floor. It's that brutal 5 a.m. grind when no one's clapping for you and your legs are shaking, but you do it anyway. You're addicted to average. You fear greatness more than failure because greatness demands everything. And you're still trying to keep your comfort and chase the crown. You can't have both. Let me tell you about one of my boys. He was broke. He came to me begging to join my program. I told him to sell his Xbox, cancel his Netflix, and work 12 hours a day. He did. He built an agency. He went from 1K a month to 30K in 6 months. Not because he was special, because he was desperate, because he was ready to burn his old life to the ground. But you're still thinking about it, still waiting for the right time, still figuring it out. The right time is now. You don't get to press pause. You don't get another round. The clock is ticking and the graveyard is full of men who waited too long. The opportunity you ignored yesterday is already feeding someone else's family today. You think time is infinite, it's not. You're gonna wake up one day at 47 and realize you wasted 2 decades. No muscle, no assets, no freedom, just memories of excuses. That's the real nightmare. Not failure, regret. Your future self is watching. He's older, angrier, and colder. And he's pissed at you. Pissed that you didn't fight. Pissed that you stayed soft. Pissed that you threw away the fire you had when you were young and hungry. So what are you gonna do? Keep scrolling? Keep lying? Keep hoping someone else makes you powerful? Or are you finally going to decide? Decide to suffer. Decide to sharpen. Decide to be dangerous. No more soft mornings, no more cheap dopamine, no more weakness disguised as balance. You train like a monster, you read like a general, you build like a machine, you dominate the morning, you control your inputs, you own your schedule. And when your body screams, you keep going because that's where the beast is built. This isn't about motivation. This is about becoming a weapon. A focused, forged, unbreakable machine with one mission: dominate your life. Forget balance, forget fair, forget waiting. This is war, and you're the soldier, the general, and the only one responsible for victory. So rise, build, bleed, win, because the window is closing, the fire is fading, and the world doesn't wait for weak men. Become the man you were meant to be, or die as the coward you've been pretending not to be. There is no other choice, only conquest, only now, only forward, forever.